A former TNT Attorney General and UNC Senator appear in court on corruption charges. And in sport, West Indies pull off an emphatic record-breaking win in their first Tri-Series match against Ireland. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Monday, May 6, 2019. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Well, if you haven't already noticed, you'll soon discover that gasoline prices have been inching up steadily over the last 30 days, taking a quantum leap in just the past week. In California, pump prices have already surpassed the $4 per gallon mark, something drivers haven't seen for the better part of 4 years. It's being blamed on refinery issues in the West and the switch to summer blends, but this sudden and large increase arrives in time for the vacation driving season, and there is little or no relief in sight.
Trinidad and Tobago's former Attorney General Anand Ramlogan and attorney and opposition legislator Gerald Ramdeen appeared in court this morning on corruption charges, and the case has been adjourned to June 28th. The two senior members of the opposition United National Congress are facing several charges stemming from an alleged scheme involving kickbacks from state briefs. The appearance before Chief Magistrate Marcia Busby Earl Cadell came days after Queen's Counsel Vincent Nelson was granted bail on charges of corruption conspiracy involving Ramlogan and Ramdeen, and it was revealed he would be a state witness. Now, speaking to the media after this morning's court appearance, head of Ramlogan's legal team, Senior Counsel Pamela Elder, said she had told the Chief Magistrate that statements made by Nelson, who had prostate cancer, should be entered into evidence quickly.
Well, as I indicated to the court, I trust that this matter is dealt expeditiously, and I have read and heard that the main witness, the alleged co-conspirator Vincent Nelson, is not enjoying the best of health. So I hope he gets the best of medical treatment and he keeps in good health and does not go to the hereafter before we get an opportunity to cross-examine him with respect to these allegations he has made against two senior members of the board. So the Honorable Director was there this morning, and I have the utmost confidence in the Honorable Director that he would make all necessary disclosures and he would do everything in his power to ensure that this matter is dealt with expeditiously.
Now, according to the charges, Ramdeen and Ramlogan allegedly conspired with Nelson for Ramlogan to misbehave in public office during his time as Attorney General by accepting sums of money representing a reward from Nelson for granting him state briefs. Now, despite the charges, the former Attorney General says he isn't worried about his future in the legal fraternity.
I have every confidence in my attorney at law, Ms. Pamela Elder, who leads the legal team for myself. I know that at the end of the day, the truth will emerge, and I anxiously await my time and my day in court. Matters that are subject to the court, of course, I can't comment. However, I will be going to court myself to represent my clients. I'll be back at my law firm tomorrow, and I intend to live my life as normal. No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
In other news now, as the debate continues over the decriminalization of marijuana in the region, CARICOM leaders are calling for unified legislation. This was one of the issues discussed at the Regional Leaders Summit on Security in Trinidad last Friday. Individual CARICOM member states have amended their laws, but Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley suggests that a unified approach would be more appropriate.
The conversations have to take place, but equally, we believe that if CARICOM can produce a model bill for those countries who want to take action, that we're in a position to work in a synchronized way given that there are limited resources for drafting, limited resources for a whole host of things. And as a community of sovereign nations, we work cooperatively on many things, as Prime Minister Rowley and Prime Minister Shaston said just now.
And Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, agreed on the need for a unified approach. He said Port of Spain is now completing its own consultations on the matter.
The best way that we can do it from a CARICOM standpoint is, instead of having disparate jurisdictions on the matter, that harmonization of the legislation with respect to the use of cannabis would be useful in introducing the decriminalization, the commercialization, and the management of it. And Trinidad and Tobago would be subscribing to that idea of some harmonization, but we'll proceed towards initial criminalization amendments.
And stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Led by a world record one-day international opening stand between John Campbell and Shea Hope, the West Indies romped to an emphatic 196-run win over Ireland in the first match of the Tri-Nation Series at the Clontarf Cricket Club yesterday. Now, Campbell, who scored 179, and Hope, who made 170, added 365 runs for the first wicket to help propel the Windies to 381 for 3, their second highest ever ODI totaled. Now, Campbell was the more aggressive, smashing 6 sixes and 15 boundaries during his 137-ball knock, while Hope struck 22 boundaries and 2 sixes in his 152-ball innings. Ireland never threatened their mammoth target, and once they were reduced to 21 for 3 early on, eventually folded for just 185, with off-spinner Ashley Nurse being the main destroyer with 4 wickets. Kevin O'Brien, who top-scored with 68, brought some respectability to Ireland's total as he teamed up with first with Andy Balbreen to add 68, and then with Gary Wilson, who made 30. And meanwhile, left-handed Campbell on Sunday hailed the tenacity of he and opening partner Shea Hope, saying that patience was key in helping them overcome a difficult start to post their world record stand in the opening ODI of the Tri-Nations Series against Ireland.
I think it was difficult to hit big shots right throughout. I think both Shea and I, we played really well. It was tough at the beginning. Couldn't really get the ball away, but I just wanted to. Both of us were just saying let's hang in for as long as possible to see how far we could get it, because we know that the guys coming in we'll have to start, and then that will take up a lot more balls. So we just wanted to see how far we could take it.
And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.